So if you're 55 or better and you're starting to ask yourself, is there a way to simplify my life without giving up the things that I actually enjoy? This might be exactly what you've been looking for. Welcome to 4691 East Appleby Court, located inside Trilogy at Power Ranch, one of Gilbert's most established and sought-after adult communities. And I want to be really, really clear about something right from the start. This isn't just a home tour, because in a community like this, the house is only one little part of the story. This is about what your life actually looks like when you live here. Morning walks along tree-lined paths, coffee with neighbors who actually know your name, fitness classes, pickleball, golf events, and clubs, or honestly, just the freedom to be as social or as private as you want to be. This is a community that was designed on purpose for people who are ready to trade maintenance and overwhelm for connection and for a neighborhood that actually feels good. And the best part, you're not giving anything up to get it. You're still right here in Gilbert, close to great restaurants, shopping, and everything you need, just tucked into the space that feels completely different from the rest of the valley. So, as we walk through this home, I want you to pay attention to two things. Yes, the features, the layout, and how the home lives day to day, but also ask yourself, can I see my life here? Because the buyer who wins in this community isn't just buying a house. They're stepping into their next chapter. So let's go take a look. All right, everyone, I want to welcome you to another one of our listings. We're super excited about this one. This one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, darling house in Trilogy in Power Ranch. So we're going to have a quick walkthrough of this, and I'm going to show you all the things that are in there. But I also want to show you like where we're located within the neighborhood. So as you can see straight over there, we got some wonderful golf going on. Sorry, made it blurry. Got some great golf. There goes a little golf course by us. But this is such a fun little street. So if I turn us around, of course, if you're familiar with Trilogy, you know that everything is single story in here. But this right here is a cul-de-sac street. So you're not going to have through traffic. The only people who are coming here onto your street are your neighbors and the people who are supposed to be here. This is a gated community, and they have pickleball courts and golf court and a rec center and pools and all the things that you could ever want. You are on a corner lot, so you only have one neighbor. And this cute little house right here, this is the one we're going to be going into in just a minute, is just great. We've got the tile roof. I know this is kind of a silly thing to talk about, but do you see how underneath the tile right there, it's actually got the little like guards on there so birds can't get up underneath there. Really saves you a lot of headache. And trying to keep those birds out and keep your roof not exposed to the elements and all that kind of fun stuff. So we're coming around the back side of this house, and in this neighborhood, there are some owners who choose to put fences and gates up around their part of the yard. You can see that our next door neighbor did, but we did not, and neither did our neighbor right behind us, this neighbor over here. So we've got this great little backyard space, which we'll come back to it through the house. But I did want you to just kind of see that on this cute property, it is a little bit open. You can see the fence that the other neighbor put on up there. But that gas stove right there, the outdoor gas grill, is plumbed into the house. And this seller is planning to leave that for the next owner. But everything about this house is great condition, great shape. And I'm really, really excited to show it to you. This is a 2-car garage. Plenty of room. We've got sunscreens, the really good kind, on all the windows that are going to be exposed to that western sun. This property is oriented north-south, so this side of the house is getting that west sun. And so that's why they've got those great sunscreens on there. Let's go back around to the front of the house. You can see that this is really, really easy, low maintenance landscaping. Maybe a couple of little shrubs to keep trimmed up, but everything else is just nice desert, low water, not needing a whole lot of water here. So here's our 2-car garage. And I'll just take you around this side of the house so you can see it really quick. Got a nice little step path here. They've got that cute little fenced area for the trash and recycle. And then you've also right behind that, so it's kind of tucked away. This is a newer train unit. You can hear it humming along. It's doing really good. All right. So let's head back up and head into the house. Now, if we're lucky, we might see a couple of sneak peeks of our friendly little kitty cats who live here. But maybe not. They tend to hide. Oh, there's a convenience too. You're right next to the mailboxes for the area. So you won't have to walk too far to grab your mail. All right. Security door with the sunscreen. And let's head on inside. All right. So the first thing I want you to notice is what you walk into. So open, so like fresh. Love this. Just the open concept, family room, great room, dining room. You can see that dining room table is huge. So you can very easily sit 10 people at that table. They've only got 6 chairs out, but you could easily sit 10. And then we've got the great family room area as well. Now, they've got staggered tile on the floor and carpeting in the bedrooms. So I'm going to come back over here towards the back end of the house so that I can show you. And these kitties are not pampered, let me tell you what. So there's our kitchen. Just coming back over here so you can see it. We've got the breakfast bar. They've actually taken and treated the countertops. So these still are the laminate countertops, but they've been painted with a special paint to totally freshen them up. They did a great job on that. We've got the tile backsplash. Everything looks really new and modern. We've got all the stainless steel appliances. And this refrigerator will stay with the house as well. So we've got breakfast bar right here. We've got the really nice farmhouse sink with the little appliances. In fact, she was so cute. She was showing me these today. She's pretty proud of them. So let me see if I can tilt it down. So this is like the cutting board appliance. And then underneath there's like the draining appliance. And then you've got the little dryer rack there in the corner as well. And all the things. So that's kind of a fun feature of this kitchen. But let's see. So we've got all the hardware on the different cabinetry. And you've got a little storage pantry as well. So there is your storage pantry as well. Okay, now this is kind of an interesting feature on just this house alone. This would have originally been your laundry area. And you can even see, well, I guess you can't see because it's covered up, but right behind there is where the outlet for the dryer is. But this family decided that they would really rather have more of a butler's pantry situation than to have just another, kind of didn't work for them moment with having their laundry facilities in there. So they have actually taken the laundry facilities and moved it out to the garage. The great thing about that is, A, it's still enclosed, but it keeps the heat out of the house. And now you have all of this extra storage in here. So I'm not going to really take you out to the garage. Well, I guess let's do. And remember, when people are moving, garages are all about storage. So nice 2-car garage. These built-ins will all stay. And there is a little workshop area there. But what I wanted to show you is they relocated the washer and dryer to right there. So this house also has a RO system and a soft water system on it as well. And then here is your hot water heater. It is gas. We love gas. Gas keeps all of our utilities low. So you can see how that just added more storage space. And God, the way that she's got it all decorated up is so cute. Just love it. Okay, now let's go back to kind of where we began. We're going to go back down that hallway. That was actually, you may not have even noticed there was a hallway. Coat closet right there. Um, so hallway. What I love about this house and what I think most retired people want is that sort of separation between church and state. So we've got the secondary kind of area, the secondary bedroom and stuff like that down there. And then we've got the primary suite right in there. So we'll come back and do that one in just a minute. But let's go look at kind of this hallway and what this all has for us. So we've got more linen storage over on this side. And then directly across from it, we have got that first bathroom. And sorry, you're going to get to see me in the mirror. First bathroom, again, really clean, really fresh, really modern, has the staggered tile still in it. Hardware on everything, single vanity. And then this is a full tub shower. All the way up for you. We do have a medicine cabinet. It's funny how many new homes now do not actually have medicine cabinets in them. So it's kind of nice. I know those of us who are a little bit older generation, we like that. And then we've got the bedroom. They're obviously using this one as an office setup. This one is going to overlook the street. So you've got the street view. So this room is north. So it's going to get like the northwest corner there. And if we turn it around, we've got just the slider closet right there. So it's a great size room. You can definitely to get a king in here if you wanted. Queen would be great, but the way they have this set up as office setup is fantastic as well. So if we come back out, we're going to go back out to the front door area, back into what we first originally walked into. I love the lighting fixtures in here. They're just really nice. All right, so let's go have a look at the primary suite. So primary suite. This is definitely a king size bed, and we have plenty of room in here. Big furniture, big chest of drawers, still has room for a seating area. This window overlooks the backyard, and we will head out there in just a minute to go see the backyard. But so this is going to be the south side of the house. And it opens, that is a door, so you can shut off the bathroom. I know a lot of people really appreciate that. And then in our primary suite, we have got another linen closet, the dual vanities. That is the primary closet. And then around the corner here, so it's not doored, but you remember you have that door. You have the toilet, as well as a good size shower with a draining seat. That is terribly convenient, even some grab bar. Terribly convenient for shaving your legs, for starters, but also for anything else that you need. Master closet, primary closet. Love that they've got it so organized. There's even a little bit more room right here. You could put more shoes. If you were me, there might be more shoes. I don't know. These guys did pretty good with their shoes. But it's a good size, just primary closet, not too much space, not too little space. Don't forget you've got that front room closet as well. All right, so down here, this is all cultured marble. Both bathrooms have the cultured marble. They look to be in really good condition. The two sinks. Let me show you that shower just a little bit closer. As you can see, there are grab bars, so that's great. But this is so fun. Like it's built in. That's fantastic. All right, coming back around. Show you this linen closet. Normal sized linen closet. but definitely plenty of space to use what you need for. Okay, ceiling fan. Always nice to have that when you're sleeping. Keep you nice and cool. Coming back out into our family room area. So again, this window has that really good quality sunscreen on it. There's the front door again. But a really nice sized seating area. I love how they've got it arranged. Two love seats, and then the two recliners. Super comfy. These spaces are just nice and open and large feeling. All right, let's head into the backyard. It's not too hot, but want to keep the kitties inside their house. So here in the backyard, you can see, like I said, this neighbor chose to put up a little fence, but otherwise we've got a really nice open space. Those rocks right there, those sort of delineate the lot line in between everybody. But these neighbors are all really happy just kind of having open space. This is a beautiful seat to sit there and watch the sunset. That'd be super fun. And then we've got a nice little reading bench over here. And then a decent size. I told you that that grill is going to stay. It is already connected right down there to the house gas line. And the sellers are planning to leave that for the new owner. But look at this beautiful. Again, it's low water. It's very Arizona friendly, but still so like nice. So nice. I feel like I want to sit down on this little bench and look at the back of the house. So you've got your covered patio. They put some seating out here. Again, that is like perfect to watch some sunsets. So for someone who's looking for a low maintenance sort of experience, this has everything that you could possibly want. And we're really excited to be bringing this little house to market. Let's do one more quick walkthrough, see if there's anything that I didn't tell you about that I missed that you would want to see. Ignore that realtor there in the window. Here we go. So much cabinetry for this size of a home, for the amount of people that will be in it. So much cabinetry. And then you've got that added butler space, butler pantry space. The bedroom, especially the primary, is such a nice size. Such a nice size. Oh, I did forget to show you. We do have vaulted ceilings. So you might want to see the vaulted ceilings. Vaulted out here as well. We're all ready for pictures, and so all the ceiling fans are turned off right now, but they all work. I'll walk you back up to that front bedroom one last time. Again, that is a really nice sized bedroom. Well, somebody's at the door. I better go see who it is.